It's a real shame, but nothing can be done about it. Zolone Tete is out of the World Boxing Super Series tournament at bantamweight. He will no longer be fighting Nonito Donaire on the 27th of this month. He has suffered a shoulder injury. I think the right shoulder. Correct me if I'm wrong. It really sucks, that one, because that would have been a really interesting fight. Both the styles clash between the really tall sniper of Tete and the aging but still really powerful Donaire, and where they're up to in their careers. You've got a guy in his prime, and you've got this guy pretty past his best and down at a weight he hasn't been at a long time, but really coming back. Had a really interesting narrative as well. But the man who is going to fulfill Tete's role now is American Stephon Young. Now, this is a real blessing for Donaire in terms of his chances in this tournament now. It's a bit of a double whammy because he's facing somebody now who's definitely not as good as Tete, and he's also a southpaw. He's a lefty, so that aspect that Donaire's been training for, he's going to be able to quickly adapt to that or be ready for it with Stephon. Only this time, he's not going to have to deal with somebody who punches as hard, who's as sharp, just not as experienced. He's only had a little bit over 20 fights. He's lost probably against his best opponent. This really is a blessing for Donaire. The stars are really aligning for him now to get into the final, where he very well could face Naoya Inoue. And for a fight in the Far East, that would be massive. The Japanese against the Filipino. I really hope that happens. You have to probably favour Donaire now, but make no mistake, Stephon will be looking to upset the apple cart, so Donaire has to be really come in with the same focus that he was going to with Tete. I really hope he can do it. I think he will. He's going to be blasting that left hook to the body, hitting the right side of Young's ribs. I reckon he can get rid of him in the mid to late rounds and then on to the final.